Hello everyone, this is Anna. Today I'm going to be using alcohol inks on copper sheet metal. These are the 6 I have. 3 come in one pack. That's the Butterscotch, Stream, and Wild Plum is the other one. And then the 2 Mixatives, which are the gold and silver, they come in one pack, and the Snow Cap, which is the white, I bought individually. So as I said before, I'm going to be working on copper sheet metal. So let me apologize right now for this horrible glare that you're going to see. I tried to aim my lights to reduce it, and this was really the best I could do. I even diffused my light, I think at one point in the video. But I think next time I work with copper, what I'm going to do is add a patina. And I think I will prefer the look of that anyway, since I'm not crazy about raw copper. I like it, aged. Another thing I'm going to be using is some okay, I can't say the word. Isopropyl. I think I said it right. Alcohol, and it's 91%, and it's mixed with a few drops of glycerin. I think I have about 3 ounces of alcohol, and then I have 3 drops of glycerin, vegetable glycerin. And that is just so my inks stay wet a little bit longer and they're easier to work with. And I have noticed that I use less of this mixture as opposed to just straight up alcohol. This right here is a little air pump, and I highly recommend you get one of these if you're going to be trying out alcohol inks and this sort of, swirly pour on alcohol type thing. Because some people react to alcohol, and I did. I was just blowing this around with a straw, and I got so sick from it. I had to go outside. As soon as I went outside, I did feel better right away. So I think I got some serious toxicity from it. I got headache and nausea, and I felt really, really bad. Like, I can't even explain it. And I didn't expect that because I have worked with alcohol before, but maybe it's because I was pouring so much when I did, not this, but the piece before this, that didn't really work out for me. But it just, like, I was working with a lot of it. And I didn't have the glycerin in it, the extender, so I was pouring more and more alcohol to try to get stuff to move around or stay wet. But yeah, get the air pump. If you don't have one already, or a little air compressor, which I plan to get an air compressor because I really like working with this medium, and I think I'm going to be doing a lot more of it. But for now, this little air pump works great. This is a really nice one, and I got it from Amazon, and I can also use it to clean my keyboard or other small electronics, and even my camera lenses. I could use this to clean it, and it works better than the little tiny one I had before. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix the 3 colors together, and I'm trying to get like a dark, just like a neutral tone. I wasn't really trying to get any specific color, but like a dark gray or maybe black with some sort of warm undertone. And I'm trying to paint it on, and it didn't come out as dark as I thought it would. So now I'm going to do it again, and this time instead of painting, I'm going to dab it on. And this worked much better. It gave it like some really cool texture, some really cool patterns, like little circles, like the cells you get with paint pours. It was really nice. Now, the only thing is that, well, not the only thing, this was not an issue. I noticed that when you mix alcohol paints together, they don't really mix into one solid tone. You could kind of see the other colors coming out, and there's variation in tone throughout. And this is my experience with this specific type of ink because I have not tried any others, so I don't know. But this is the Ranger Adirondack. I think that's how you're supposed to say that word. It's either Adirondack or Adirondack. Um, but yeah, I noticed that in my last drawing too, my last painting, that they weren't really giving me just one solid tone. The colors would separate again once I poured alcohol into them. And that's, that's really common with dyes too. Like if you're gonna put water in color and over a surface, like an absorbent surface, which this was, they're gonna kind of separate. Dyes will separate. I know because I've done science projects with my son to, for just that, like I would put an M&M, like an orange M&M in water, and then you put a little paper towel hanging off of the edge, like a strip of paper towel, and you could see the colors will start to like separate and come up the paper towel, and you can see all the different colors. Well, that kind of happens with this too. Now, this is not a bad thing for me because I really like it. I like the different tones. But now I see why I would need probably all the colors of ink that I can get. All the different colors, because they won't do that. The individual dyes did not do that on, like, that I noticed. These three that I had. But it did when I mixed them together. Anyway, I'm still dabbing this on and trying to make it like flow better with that center because they don't seem to gather to me. Seems like the center is one thing and the outer texture is another. So I'm trying to bring some of that outer texture into the center. Now, this wasn't like my favorite thing, honestly. I really loved working with it and it was so much fun and I was really excited about it. And the colors are, I mean, the video does not do them justice. They are very vibrant and very beautiful and the copper shines through. It's so pretty. But to me, it seems more like a texture or background than an actual focal point. Even that center thing seems to me like maybe I went too far to blend it into the background. I don't know. So what I'm gonna do to this one sometime in the future is I'm gonna seal it. And I think for alcohol inks, you have to seal it with a bunch of different stuff. And I don't know what those things are right now. But you have to seal it for it to be light fast and mainly the issue is for it to be light fast, but also for it to stay on the surface because this will wipe off the surface. So right there I tried some white and I didn't like how it turned out, so I just poured yellow over it and just dabbed it away again. And here I am again with the white because I'm determined to add white to this. I felt like it needed something to pop out and I wasn't really sure what to do. And again, I didn't like the white and I dab it away. But again, I'm going in with the white one more time. Maybe more than one time. And I'm just adding these little white specks. And I'm trying to blend them in a little or blend them away kind of. And then I add some more. Yeah. I was trying to figure out how to blend that center with the outer stuff and make it like kind of click together, and it wasn't clicking together for me, so I keep going back and forth. Right now I'm adding some gold and it wasn't even really standing out. At this point I'm actually going to sign my painting because I didn't want to waste the gold I had left over, and I didn't know if I could use it the same way with ink later, like with alcohol later, adding alcohol. And here I am again dabbing that white away. But at this time, I like the effect that this gave. It kind of gave like a cloudy, muted effect with that white, and I left some of it in there. So yeah, here it is, and I hope you guys like my video. If you do, please remember to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. And right now I'm only making about one video every couple weeks because I don't really have a good area to work on. My setup right now is a chair with my tripod on it, and I'm working out of my couch on this little TV tray thing. It's not a TV tray, it's actually like a laptop tray. It looks like a TV tray. um, but so yeah, there's this laptop tray on my sofa, and then I have my tripod attached to a chair, and on that tripod I have a wooden spoon, and on that wooden spoon, so that wooden spoon is taped to the handle of my tripod, and on that I have my phone attached to that with a hairband. And that is how I'm working. So as soon as I can get a little area set up, I am going to be doing videos much more often. But right now it's kind of like a pain because I have to wait for no one to be in the living room to work, and just, yeah, I have to set up every time I go to do something. So I want a little area where everything's already set up and I don't have to move things in and out to get anything going. And this isn't difficult. This is a great setup. It's like a great way to get this done for someone who doesn't have, you know, like all the professional gear for making videos, like the tripods with the arms and stuff like that. This works awesome. Not totally complaining, but I do have to move the chair in and out, bring it in from storage, because I don't want that just out when I'm not working. But anyway, thank you guys so much, and I appreciate you watching my video. I hope you like it. Let me know in the comments what you want to see. If you want to see more ink videos, different surfaces. I mean, you're going to get that anyway because I have plans already. But anything more that I haven't thought of, or just whatever. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.